As we are at stage 3, paragraph page 180. Okay, and our last head word was whiskey. New word type of lesson. Your favorite
Okay.
whiskey. Okay, so let's start with revision. Okay, let me just scroll down. 174. Okay, here we go. First question. Okay, what am I
Okay.
doing? What am I doing? You're covering
You're
your watch
covering your wrist,
with your
your
right
watch
hand.
in your right hand.
Very good. Can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Yes,
Yes,
I can
I
cover
have.
both my
I can
eyes
cover both my eyes
with only one hand.
with only one hand.
Well, what covers our heads? What covers our heads? Our hair
Our hair
covers our
cover
heads.
our head.
Very good. What colors snow? What colors snow? Snows white.
Snows white.
Does it generally snow very much in hot countries of the world? Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries in the world? No, it
No,
doesn't
it
generally snow
doesn't generally
very
snow
much in the hot
very much
countries
in the
of the
hot
world.
countries
It
of the
generally
world.
snows
It generally
very
snows
little.
very little.
Very good. What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? I prefer
I prefer cool
weather.
weather.
Well, autumn. Very good. What kind of weather are we having these days? What kind of weather are we having these days? We are having
We are having sunny weather today.
so hot weather today.
Hot weather today.
Very good. Is British weather pleasant in winter? Is British weather pleasant in winter? No. British
No,
weather isn't
British
pleasant. Uh,
British
British
winter.
weather
Weather. Okay, sorry.
isn't
Weather
pleasant
isn't present.
in
It's
winter.
in winter.
It's unpleasant.
It's unpleasant.
Very good. Okay. What am I holding in my left hand? What am I holding in my left hand? You're holding
You are
a pen
holding a
in your
pen
left
in
hand.
your left hand.
Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? I hold my pen
I hold
in
my
my
pen in my right hand
when I write.
when I write.
Very good. Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? No,
No,
I can't hold
I can't
a
hold
complicated
a
conversation
complicated
in
conversation
English. Yet
in English.
I can hold a
I can
simple
hold
conversation
simple
in
conversation
English.
in English.
Very good. About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? A matchbox
A matchbox
generally holds
generally holds
about
100 about
matches.
100 matches
Very good.
in
About
a
how
sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
one more. A matchbox
Uh, a
generally
matchbox
holds
generally holds
about 100
about
matches.
100 matches.
Very good. About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? I can hold my
I
hand
can hold my
above
hand
my head
above my head
for about,
for about 30 minutes.
oh, very long. Very good. Do you know what I have in my pocket? Do you know what I have in my pocket? Yes or no?
No,
I don't know
I
what
don't
you
know
have in your
what
pocket.
you have in your pocket.
Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Yes, I know
Yes, I
that
know
you live
that you live
further from here
farther from here
than I do.
than I do.
Do you know any excellent restaurants near there? Do you know any excellent restaurants near there? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
know
don't know no.
any excellent restaurants
Any excellent restaurant
near here.
near here.
Greg, do you know any English teachers other than me? Do you know any English teachers other than me? Yes or no?
Yes,
I know
I
some
know
English teachers.
in other English
One more.
teachers.
Yes, I
Ah,
know
yes, I know
some English teachers
some English
other
teachers
than you.
other than you.
Very good. What's the opposite of the word quick? What's the opposite of the word quick? The
The
opposite.
word, the
The of
opposite,
the word
sorry,
quick. One
the
more.
opposite of word,
The opposite
the
of
opposite
the word quick
of the word
is
quick
slow.
is slow.
Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? No,
No,
I don't speak
I don't speak
Japanese
Japanese
slower than I
slower
speak
than I
English.
speak
I
English.
speak it
I
quicker
speak it
than I
quicker
speak
than I
English.
speak in English.
Very good. Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? No.
No,
People don't walk
people
quicker
don't walk
in
don't walk quicker than
hot
in a
weather
hot weather
than in cold.
than in cold.
They walk slower.
They walk slower.
Very good. Do we say every student is good or every student are good? Do we say every student is good or every students are good? We say
We
every
say
student is good.
every student is good
Why? Why? Because every
because
is
every
singular.
is singular.
Is every town in the world beautiful? Is every town in the world beautiful? No,
No,
not every town
not
in
every
the
town
world is
in the
beautiful.
world is
Some
beautiful.
are beautiful
Some are
and some
beautiful
are ugly.
and some are ugly.
Do you come here every day of the week? Do you come here every day of the week? Yes or no?
No,
I don't come
I
here
don't come
every
here
day of the
every
week.
day of the week.
I only come here
I only come here 3 times
a
in a
week,
month. In a week.
3 times in a week. Very good.
Three
Okay.
times.
Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Yes or no?
No,
I don't go to bed
I don't go to
at the
bed
same time
at the
every
same
night.
time
I
every
go
night.
to bed
I
at
go to
different
bed
times.
at different times.
Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? No, not
No,
everybody
not
in the
everybody
world has
in the
enough
world
food to
has
eat.
enough food to eat.
Is everything in your room
Mm.
the same color? Is everything in your room the same color? No, not
Yes. No,
everything.
no. Okay. No, no
Not
at all.
everything
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, not everything
in my room
in
is the
my room
same color.
is the same
Some
color.
things are red
Some some things are red
and some things are
and
blue.
some
Some
things are
things are
blue,
blue, green,
blue,
etc.
green, etc.
Very good. Does it snow everywhere in the world? Does it snow everywhere in the world? No, it
No,
doesn't snow
it doesn't
everywhere
snow
in the world.
everywhere in the
In
world.
some places, it
In some
does.
places, it does snow.
In some places, it
In,
does.
s- in some places,
It
it
does.
does.
And in some places,
In some places,
it doesn't.
it doesn't.
Very good. One more. No, it
No,
doesn't snow
it doesn't
everywhere
snow
in the world.
everywhere in the
In
world.
some places, it
In some
does.
places, it does.
And in some places,
And in some
it
places,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Very good. Is it raining outside now? Is it raining outside now? Yes or no?
No,
It isn't
it
raining
isn't raining
outside now.
outside now.
Do you like walking in the rain? Do you like walking in the rain? Yes or no?
No,
I don't like
I don't like
walking in the rain.
walking in the rain.
When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains,
When it
we
rains,
cover our
we
heads
cover our
with a
head
hat
with a
or
hat
an umbrella.
or an umbrella.
Very good. Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Yes.
Yes,
Thursday always
Thursday
follows
always
Wednesday.
follow since Wednesday.
Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Yes.
Yes,
Christmas is
Christmas
always
is
on the
always
25th
on the 25th
of December.
of the December.
Very good. Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Yes. We
Yes.
must always
We must
open
always
our mouths
open our
when we
mouths
want to eat.
when we want to eat.
Do you always reply to letters you receive? Do you always reply to letters you receive? Yes or no?
No,
I don't always
I don't
reply
always
to letters
reply
I
to
receive.
letters I receive.
Very good. Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Yes or no?
Yes,
The weather's
the
nicer
weather's
today
nicer today
than yesterday.
than yesterday.
Which is the nicest part of your town? Which is the nicest part of your town? The nicest place in your
Uh,
town
the, uh, uh, Tokyo,
is the
uh,
nicest part.
ni- nicest
One
part
more.
of my
Tokyo
Tokyo
is the
is the
nicest part
nicest part
of my town.
of my town.
Are you always nice to other people? Are you always nice to other people? Yes or no?
Yes,
I am always
yes,
nice
I'm always
to
nice
other people.
to other
Oh,
people.
that's good to hear. Very good. Okay, next. Was I here 2 weeks ago? Was I here 2 weeks ago? Yes, you were
Yes,
here
you were
two
here
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Wait, what's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? What's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? The past tense
The past
of
tense
I am
of I
is
am
I was.
is I
You
was.
are
You
is
are
you were.
is you were.
He is
He
he was.
is he was.
She
She
is she was.
is she was.
It
It
is it was.
is it was.
We are
We
is
are
we were.
is we were.
You are is you
You
were.
are is you are.
And they are
In they are
is they were.
is they were.
Very good. Were you here 2 weeks ago? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Yes, I was
Yes,
here
I was
2 weeks
here
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Where were you at this time yesterday? Where were you at this time yesterday? I was.
I was
Where
uh,
were you yesterday? At home, in the cinema, in
ah
the
ah
pub?
sorry. I'm I was informed. I was informed.
Uh,
I
I
was at
was
home.
I was home
I was home.
at this
Okay.
time yesterday.
At this time yesterday.
Very good. Were we in this room last week? Were we in this room last week? Yes, we were
Yes,
in this
we were
room last
in
week.
this room last week.
Very good. Were they here 2 lessons ago? Were they here 2 lessons ago? Yes, they were
Yes,
here
they were
two
here
lessons ago.
2 lessons ago.
Very good. What's the difference between a road and a street? What's the difference between a road and a street? The difference between
The difference
a
between
road and a street
a road and a street
is that a
is
road
is that
is
a road
generally in the
is
country
generally in the
and
country
connects two
and
towns,
connects to
whereas
towns,
a street
whereas
is
a
in a
street
town
is in a
and
town
generally has
in generally
shops in it.
has
Shops in it.
a ta, ta, ta,
One more. And generally
a connect.
has
It generally has
shops in it.
shops in it.
Yeah, shops like stores. It generally
Shops in
has
it.
shops in it.
Shops in it.
Very
Shops
good.
in it. Okay, sorry.
Do you live in a road or a street? Do you live in a road or a street? I live in a
I live in a street.
street. Very good. Okay, next. Here we go. Okay. What's this? What's this? It's a line.
It's a line.
Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Yes, there
Yes,
are a lot
there
of
are a lot
lines
of lines
on an old person's face.
on an wall
Person's
on my
face.
person's place.
Face.
Person's
Wait,
place.
like face, like the face of the person.
Ah, person's face.
Very good.
Okay,
One
okay.
more.
Sorry.
Yes, there are
Yes,
a lot
there
of
are
lines
a lot of lines
on an old
on my own
on an old
on an old
person's face.
person's pace,
Very
march.
good. Okay, next. Is this a crooked line? Is this a crooked line? No.
Yes.
It
No, no, no. It
no. It
isn't
isn't
crooked.
a crooked line.
Crack. It isn't a crooked line.
It's a straight line.
It's a straight line.
Very good. Okay. Next. Is the road between New York and California straight? Is the road between New York and California straight? No. The
No.
road between
The road
New York
between
and
New York
California
and
isn't
California
straight.
isn't
It's
straight.
crooked.
It's cricket.
After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? No.
No.
After drinking
After
a
drinking
bottle of whiskey,
a bottle of whiskey,
people can't walk
people
in
can't
a
walk
straight line.
in a
They
straight
walk
line. They
in
walk
a crooked line.
in a crooked line.
Where is ABC Street crooked? Is ABC Street crooked? No.
No,
ABC Street
ABC Street
isn't crooked.
isn't crooked.
It's straight.
It's straight.
Very good. Okay, so that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work. Okay, so let's start new work. Okay, repeat sometimes.
Sometimes.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word sometimes is an adverb. It means not always. For example, the sun doesn't always shine. Sometimes it shines, and sometimes the sky is covered with clouds. Easter isn't always in March. Sometimes it's in March, and sometimes it's in April. Okay, let's practice. Does the sun always shine? Does the sun always shine? No, the sun
No,
doesn't
the sun.
always shine. Okay?
Uh,
No,
the
the
sun.
sun doesn't
The sun doesn't always
always
shine.
shine. Sometimes it shines,
Sometimes it
and
shines,
sometimes
and
the
sometimes
sky is covered.
the sky is covered.
Remember, the sky is covered
The sky is
with
covered
clouds.
with cloud.
Where is it always hot in France? Is it always hot in France? No, it
No,
isn't
it isn't
always hot in
always
France.
hot in France.
Sometimes it's hot,
Sometimes it's hot,
and sometimes it's
and
cold.
sometimes it's cold.
Where is Easter always in March? Is Easter always in March?
Oh,
No,
no,
Easter isn't
Easter isn't
always in March.
always in March.
Sometimes it's in March,
Sometimes it's in
and
March,
sometimes
and
it's
sometimes
in April.
it's in April.
Where do you always get up at the same time every morning? Do you always get up at the same time every morning? No, I
No,
don't
I
always
don't
get up
always
at the
get up
same time
at the same
every
time
morning.
every morning.
Sometimes I get up
Sometimes
early,
I get up
and
early,
sometimes I
and
get up late.
sometimes I get up late.
Very good. Next,
Late.
repeat government,
Government.
law.
Law.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word government and law are nouns. A government makes the laws of the country. The word law means the things that a person should and should not do in a country, like the rules. For example, if you drink whiskey at school, you break a law. One of the laws in my country is to not drink and drive. Let's practice. Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Yes. The
Yes.
government
The
of my
government
country
of my country
makes the laws
makes a
of
laws
my country.
of my country.
Very good. Okay, next repeat heart.
Heart.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word heart is a noun. My heart is on the left side of my body. Okay, let's practice. On which side of your body is your heart? On which side of your body is your heart? My heart is on
Is on.
that one more. My heart
uh, My heart
is on the left
is
side
on the left
of
side
my body.
of my body.
Very good. Next repeat quickly,
Quickly.
slowly.
Slowly.
Adverb,
Adverb.
thinker,
Thinker.
Writer.
writer,
Very good. Okay, listen. The word quick is an adjective, whereas the word quickly is an adverb. For example, he is a quick thinker. He thinks quickly. I am a slow
mm,
writer. I write slowly. Let's practice. What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? The difference between.
difference
One more.
between,
The
the difference
the
between
words quick
the word
and
quickly
quickly.
and quickly.
One more. The word quick
The word quick
and
and
quickly
quickly
is that quick
is that
is
quick
an adjective,
is an adjective,
whereas quickly
whereas
is an
quickly
adverb.
is an adverb.
Give me some examples. Give me some examples of the difference, please. He is a quick
He is
writer.
a quick writer.
He writes quickly.
He writes quickly.
Where do you speak English quickly? Do you speak English quickly? No, I don't
No,
speak
I don't
English
speak
quickly,
English quickly.
but I speak it
But
uh,
I speak it
quickly enough.
quickly enough.
Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? No, people
No,
don't generally
people
walk
don't
slowly
generally walk
when the
slowly
weather is cold.
when the weather is cold.
They walk quickly.
They walk quickly.
Can you text as quickly as you can speak? Can you text as quickly as you can speak? No, I
No,
can't text
I can't text
as quickly
as
as I
quickly
can speak.
as I can speak.
I text more
I
slowly
text more
than
slowly
I speak.
than I
Than I
speak.
speak.
Than I speak.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay,
Okay, so our reading is at stage 3, paragraph page 135. Okay, and the last headword was go to bed. Okay, so
okay,
go to
go to
bed.
bed.
So let's, okay, please start reading at page 136. Third question.
Okay,
And what do we say when we say goodbye?
okay.
Question number 3.
What do we say to people between about 5